This week, the community had a chance to meet and interact with the 5 finalists to become the next Blaine police chief. The candidates spent 2 days in the city this week, meeting citizens, interviewing with city staff, and touring the city. Ben has more on the process and the decision on who will be the next leader of the city's largest department.
The city of Blaine is close to announcing their new chief of police. The process for finding the new chief started after Chris Olson retired from the position this summer. The first step was to bring in someone with expertise in finding the right candidates for this important position.
This is a specialty to recruit a police chief, so we retained a firm called SGR out of Dallas, and they do this across the country. And Larry Boyd, who's here tonight, is a retired police chief from Irving, Texas, a city about the size of St. Paul, so he knows the business, and he's leading the search.
With the search firm on board, the position was posted and applicants started rolling in.
Advertised nationally, all the major police journals, etc., and locally, obviously. 46 applicants from, I think it was 12 states. Narrowed that to 12, and that was done via online interviews.
Another round of cuts were made, and the final 5 candidates were identified. The finalists are Mark Bruley, who works as Brooklyn Park's Deputy Chief of Police, Brian Padani, who is the commander of the Patrol Division for the ANOKA County Sheriff's Office, John Swenson, the Public Safety Director for the City of Lino Lakes, Daniel Sikelski, who is the current Interim Chief of Police in Blaine, and Kathy Waite, who works as a Precinct Inspector for the Minneapolis Police Department. Those 5 were put through a long 2-day interview this week.
We started this morning at 7 o'clock. It's been a long day. It's been a longer day for them. But we had the police department personnel had an opportunity from 7 to 8:15 to meet and greet with the candidates. Individual candidate interviews were held throughout the day. We just got done a half hour ago. So each one had an hour and a half interview with our city management team. And they also all had an hour and a half community tour. And after they're done here tonight with our community meet and greet, then they're done for the day. And back tomorrow for breakfast with the city management team again, the other department heads, and the city council. And then I will conduct final interviews with and then we'll narrow it after that. Okay. And then I'll conduct final interviews with those remaining.
At the meet and greet session, the candidates had a chance to interact with Mayor Tom Ryan and meet with Blaine residents.
Get a chance to meet the candidates, get a chance to interact with them a little bit, find out their background. I've been in law enforcement myself for 29 years, live in the city, and I'm just very interested in the process that they're going to go through to pick the chief.
Oh, this is great. They've been all over. This is a long process and a tough one, boy. Staff's been working nonstop. And
find out their positions on different issues. Make sure that we're moving the city in the right direction, especially when it comes to police services, making sure that the officers are engaged, not only doing their job, but with the public. I think community-oriented policing is the future of law enforcement, and you have to have people that are willing to engage.
This is the first we have done for a police chief. I mean, it's been done for city managers in the past. I did this 10 years ago, but today in policing is different, and the community wants and deserves an opportunity to meet and greet whoever's leading the city's largest department.
The final decision will be made by Arneson and could be publicly announced by the end of the month. He is looking for the candidate that will be the best fit for Blaine.
When you're looking for a police chief, it's character is the first thing, and leadership abilities in a department. And all the people that are here tonight are true leaders in their department. So it's real. Once you get down to it, at the end of the day, it's about fit for the city of Blaine and who could be the best leader going forward for the community.
The final 5 all have more than 20 years of experience, and the decision will be difficult.
You got terrific people here and wide variety of experience.
I can tell you we've got 5 top-notch candidates here and 5 very high-quality people. So we're lucky.
For North Metro TV News, Ben Hale reporting.
About 50 people attended the meet and greet session. This was the first time that Blaine has done a public meet and greet for any position other than city manager. We'll post any updates to the story on northmetrotv.com as the hiring process moves forward.